What's going on, everybody? Venture Gaming. A little bit different location because I'm not on single player right now. In fact, I'm gonna put my crappy raincoat on, protect some of my clothes. Too bad this banjo is gonna get soaking wet. But I'm on NightKingdoms. I will try to provide a link. If I can, at least to their Discord. And yeah, right now I'm just running around. I found this banjo, which is also cool because I could actually look at myself play it. That's right, I learned how to play Yankee Doodle on the banjo. Now I hear something I might have to kill. Animals hear it and they're like, huh? Dude, yeah, I could use some more meat, not gonna lie. I think it's a boar. He's like right there too. I thought he was over there. Alright, let's pull an arrow. So I've got the 100-pound bow. Can't exactly hold it drawn forever, but doesn't take many of these. Arrows fired by, oh, is that the boar right there? It's hard to tell in the rain and in the bushes. I think it's right in front of me. I don't feel like getting charged. Now, because I'm on an actual server, I have to be more careful. Now, NightKingdoms is a survival server. So, it's got lower loot. Puppets and mechs do more damage. And, yeah, so it's just in that respect, it's a little bit more difficult. Also, most people are roaming around in groups, and I am a solo player. So yes, I will be getting... There's a track. He wasn't walking that way. Why did it lie? He didn't pass me. I swear that boar did not pass me. What the hell? Yeah, see, I knew it. Lion. It must have did a big loop. Probably out in this clearing a little bit. Where are you, boy? Yep, okay. I'm on his trail again. He's following the game trail. Is that a bunny? No, I saw some weird grass. I would have killed the bunny too. Rabbits are hard. I'm not kidding. I was like, I need the 22 to take out a rabbit. Hard to kill a rabbit. Unless it's a compound, but... Where'd you go, boar? I just heard you. Come on, boar. Need that meat. And now and then take the scope. There's more boar track. I know he's up here though, so. Big peal of lightning. Thunder. Roll of thunder. Pouring rain. Oh, I better stop before I get frustrated, right? What the hell is this boar, dude? It's like he's taking forever. Normally they make more noise. Especially when I'm like this close. Oh, dude. Is he just over that? I think he just laid down. Alright, well, see how many we can get into him before he gets up pissed off. Oh, 3! It only took 3. Nice. That's that 100-pounder. If I was using a crafted bow, I would have used every freaking... Immediately severe bleeding. That's awesome. I mean, it's... You know... So what, he died, then rolled down the hill? Oh, damn it. Where did he go? There he is. Hate that sometimes. Is that only 2 hit him? That ain't right. Hit him with 3. Oh well. Get me some more meat. Yum yum. Chop. Chop it, chop. I kind of wish you could just, like, put the whole pig on a spit. You know? I do kind of want that. Take that. We will, we're gonna go ahead and craft this boar head hat as well. Listening for people approaching, just in case. Boar head hat. Let's go ahead and put that on. See what that looks like for y'all. Actually, yeah, I got a better idea. I'll pull out the banjo. So then, I can actually look at the front, kinda. Oh, that looks terrible, doesn't it? That's a terrible hat. Let's go ahead and put this guy back on. I think he'll fit in there. Yep, alright. Now, get some meat. Thought I heard something. Oh, all that meat. Arby's. We have the meat. 4 sandwiches. Gosh, can I even... I need some fat, too. That's all I can fit? Let's eat all of this pineapple. And I'll drop these down here too. On the metabolism map. I'm gonna have to pee. Everything's doing alright. Protein's a little low, but that'll be changed in a minute. I should be able to fit this in there. That's what felt annoying. You can only fit this size stuff in there. It's like, yeah, that equals the exact size you were talking about. Let me put it in there. Oh, my small axe came out. Okay, I don't need the lighter. I'm gonna drop the lighter. So I have plenty of them. Can I move some 22 rounds? I need 4 slots, I believe, for the axe. 2 things I don't need. I'll finish off the blasters. Then I'm just gonna head home, drop off some meat and cook. Taking forever. drink all that too. That bottle's pretty damaged, so I'll just toss it. No, I don't believe in leave no trace camping in SCUM. I'll leave all the trace I want. I thought I got rid of something. Oh, I don't know why I kept that. We're gonna keep the empty packaging. Normally that shit just disappears. Alright, where's my axe? Boom. Perfect. Alright, I got enough metabolism to get home, I believe. Actually, we'll go to one of my other stashes. Now, I don't have a gun, so if anybody gets froggy with me, I'm screwed. Maybe I can play him a song. Vent's time. Luckily, there's not a whole lot of stuff in this zone. So if I run across somebody, it's random. If they come, like if they're coming through here for some loot in a camp. Typically, anytime I run into people here, it's after I've died somewhere else. It spawned me in this zone, and it spawns me right in front of somebody, and then I get shot in the face. Yeah, that's great. I try not to KOS. Okay. I don't remember this bunker being here. Like, for real. I do not remember this being here. Alright, like I said, I'm not trying to be mean, so let's just walk up playing crappy songs. And no, it's not like a hotkey you press and it'll play the song. You have to figure out with the hotkey. I changed all my hotkeys because they were all over the keyboard and it was weird. So I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, dash, equal, plus, slash, shift, left shift, octaves up. Control down, back down. So yeah, you actually have to learn to play the instrument. I'm sure someone's around here. Honestly, I've been all through here, I'd never noticed this. Well, I don't have room for the scrap. If I find something awesome, I have another banjo, so I might have to drop the banjo if I find something awesome. But, hey, at least it's not raining inside. That is a thing in some areas. Searching. Nothing. Nothing. There's probably nothing in here. I'm gonna check anyway. Might be some ammo. Some people might not notice all the stuff to loot. Might run past some things. What about down? No, can't look at those. What about here? A 3-pin for a compound. So they have the standard side is a single pin, and you put this 3-pin on, or a 5-pin. Personally, I don't like the 5-pin. I think the 3-pin is good. The 5-pin is just way too cluttered in the sight picture. A flashbang. I want that. What am I dropping? I'll drop the harmonica. I have a couple at home, so I won't need it. Flasher bangers. Some M1 rounds. Ain't got M1. Not gonna worry about it. Gunpowder. I have plenty of that as well. Alright, look at that. This stuff. More gunpowder. Little World War II bunker. Which would be cooler if, like, you could actually block off, like, access. You know, so you claim it as your base or something, and you can actually defend it. I don't know. That's just me. Seems like it'd be a cool idea. Alright, so I'm pretty much, what's my, doing alright. Yeah, super stormy out right now. Trying to see some lightning for you guys. Not working out though. Okay, I'm in a bad place. I don't think, like, I've never heard of anybody getting struck by lightning in the game, and I'm not worried about that. By bad place, I mean out in the great wide open, as Tom Petty would say. Into the great wide open. Okay. Some weird ass looking plants. Oh, they're lavender. It's just dark and stormy. Thought it looked funny. Yeah, it's lavender. Cool. Cool. Gotta pay. Getting in a bush though. Hopefully anybody snipes me from the back can see the banjo. Oh, I hear a chicken. Might need some of that chicken meat. I've shot a chicken with an arrow. It was hard. Oh yeah, I hear that chicken. I don't see his tracks though. There it is. Boom. We're gonna have some chicken. What? I've still missed it? How am I missing this chicken? He's right there. What the fuck? You saw that, right? It's a 100-pound bow. It's not that far. All those shots should have been directly on in its ass. And it's... That took way too many arrows. And even the one that hit... Look, none of my... Where are my arrows? I shot more than 3. Oh well. Come here, chicken. Chicken chaser. Telling you, someone's gonna run up on me. I don't like being out in the ocean. Worst place ever. Oh, I don't need that fat. Okay, let's get out. Let's go. I have 5 arrows. Hopefully I don't come across too many puppets. Speaking of... Damn, how is he that close? Bullshit, I have stealth higher than you can... Like, if he was gonna run for me crouching, he would have ran for me being loud right here. Like, my stealth is high enough that I can actually get really close to them. Of course, none of his clothes. It's a thing, I guess. I don't know if they're too damaged or what, but clothes have been disappearing off of certain puppets. Okay, now what I was saying in the other video that I kind of cut off from finishing was if you chop the puppets, it'll start to increase your awareness skill slowly. The more items there are on the ground, the more your awareness goes up. So, it's not being gross, just chop off all the puppets that you find. Okay, I don't know how these guys are getting to me so much. Look, he's not even moving. You see this? Bullshit. Doing the pass through the puppet crap again. How many times you gotta take a hatchet to the face, bro? That was direct. Oh, bullshit. God damn it. For real. Bullshit. Like, I know, like I've said, it's a survival server, they do a little bit more, etc., etc. Sometimes it's just bullshit. Entire melee weapon just passes through their body, doesn't do anything. You saw how suddenly he wasn't even running, he was just gliding towards me. Bullshit. If I want to bundle those again, I have to cut rag strips. I should just cut the rag strips. Shit. Get back to one of my stashes here. After I get back, I'll call this one short. Mostly want to walk around playing the banjo. You know, did a quick boar hunt. Kind of fight with some puppets. Have to pay super attention. You know, went through the storm, looked at the sun's coming through. Yeah. About sunset. I have to remove clothing if I want to look at the watch to see exactly what time it is. In fact, we'll do that real quick. Because I have the supporter pack, so when I die, if I poop, then I have something in my prison pocket. And you get the black t-shirt. Yeah, I'll put this right here. I think I need to take that off too. That, alright. I still have my orange shirt on. And look at the watch. It is 7:09, 1909 server time. I guess before I get out of here too, I can show you guys my settings. You see what I play on. I could turn some things up, but I try and maintain the highest frames as I can with my system. And I'm running Ryzen 5 2600, but yeah, even with 24 gigs of RAM, the fact that I still only have a 1050 Ti for my graphics card means there's only so much I could do. So I just like running around in first person, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit more immersive. It also makes you poop yourself when you get shot at. Yeah, look at that view. Nice. Storm went off. No, I'm still soaking wet. My poor banjo. Ruined. Alright, so settings. So I can play it 1920 by 1200, but I choose 1080. It's a little easier to record. Field of view full. Graphics custom. Dynamic shadows medium. Post processing high. Real time radiosity. I think that, yeah, I don't really worry about that. And aliasing, this is the only option I could use. This option, yeah, that's dynamic lighting, and I don't have an RTX. Effects medium. Texture epic. Render 70. Now a lot of people wonder one of the easiest ways to get your frames without messing with a lot else. Just reduce your render resolution. Doesn't have to be a ton, just enough. Everything still looks decent even at 70. View distance epic. Foliage low. Now it's the quality. Doesn't really reduce the amount of foliage. Okay, it's not rendering as much high quality. Motion blur off because I don't like it. Light functions on, so like you see the light as it was streaming through, and you can see it reflecting off of me. Light functions on. Shadow precision low. This isn't a big thing, but it does save a couple frames. It just makes it look like crisp shadows or just like a bleh shadow. And yeah. Distance field shadows off. If I crank those on, hey, I said on. Immediately it tanked me a few frames. You can't see it, the overlay up here, I don't think, but just distance field shadows tanks a little, like 5 to 10 frames. So I leave that off. Actually, I'll leave it on. Let's go outside, see what it looks like. DFAO off. Refraction medium. Reflective environment mapping on. Translucency volume on. High detail materials on. Depth of field quality off. So I'm gonna step outside this building real quick and show you what that does. Okay, see that? You can see across it. It's nice. So where was I at? This is field shadows off. On. I tanked a ton of frames. I don't know if it's noticeable for you guys, but going from 60 to 46, just saying. So that's that. So I'm still turning those off. Sorry. Like I said, I like frames. It's a performance issue. It's not. I do like it when it looks pretty, but I also like it when it runs smooth. Turn those back off. DFAO. Dynamic field ambient occlusion, I believe that is. What is that going to do? Let's try that. Same thing, you know, just tanked my frames a little bit. Ooh, you see the wall way over there? Does it look choppy on here? Like, gameplay isn't that bad, but I can definitely tell the frame drop. It looks a little choppier. So, turn that off real quick. Now, here is the part I've mentioned in another video, but here is, yeah, okay, we'll go high. Blurry. Like, that's disgusting blurry, in my opinion. Not a big fan of it. Excuse me, I had to shut off the mic. Hopefully it got it in time. You didn't have to hear that sneeze. Go medium. It's not as dramatic, but it's still there, you know. Not a fan. Like, I understand, like, oh, well, if you're looking up close at things, and like, it's just how your vision works. But guess what? I'm not looking up close anymore. I'm looking out there, and it's still blurry. So if it was trying to replicate vision, then why does that stay blurry? You know? That should clear up. Anyway, turn that off before I forget, and then it annoys me next time I get in. Off. Oops. Did it leave it off? Okay, apply. There. I mean, you can't make out every detail, but you can still see, which is more in line with how I feel real life is. Anyway, get back in here. And, I didn't mean for it to be a long one, but it probably ended up being another long one. But yeah, here I am playing on NightKingdoms. Guys know Ray Kit, Nate Wolf. I'm not sure who else streams on here, if they have solo streams or not. But most of the people that you see with them are typically in here. Yeah, it's a good server. If you want actual survival, it's not full. It's not a 100-player server. It's 64-player server. Lower loot. You know, it's not 100% loot like all these other freaking places want. But that's also why their servers are garbage. Laggy. People spawning in stuff. Admins abusing, you know. But no, this is a good server. And they're really on top of it. So if something happens, they're real quick to restart. You know, so it also restarts every twice. I shouldn't say twice. It's technically 4 times a day. It's every 6 hours. 2 to 8. Yeah, then 8 to 2. Yeah, it's every 6 hours. There's a reset. So, or I should say restart, not a reset. Anyway, I plan on bringing you more content from here. My adventures in SCUM on the single player. I was gonna try and do something cute, and I wanted to test it first before I recorded it, and it didn't go as planned, and I lost the quad because I was gonna build a shelter and ramp it over the dam and see if I could land on a mech. But yeah, it didn't work out. The quad didn't want to. It ramped on the shelter, but once it got off the shelter to the lip of the dam, it landed and went sideways, and I spent like 20 minutes trying to push it off of it, and it wouldn't, and then it blew up because I pushed it and I damaged it too much for 20 minutes pushing it up against the rock. But yeah, so from now on, things are going to be coming, unless it's something specific that I'm going to demonstrate without fear of somebody sniping me in the back of the skull. Then I'll do single player for that, but otherwise everything I'm do is going to be right here on Night Kingdoms. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe. We'll get some more out for you. Alright guys, have a good evening.